Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for a new moon in Sagittarius. Okay, first we got to start off with what is a new moon in Sagittarius. Well, first of all, a new moon is a new beginning, right? And usually it illuminates something with some emotional momentum behind it. And anytime the moon is involved, understand that it is illuminating a part of us that it's actually our innermost desire. Understand that emotion has a really, really powerful impact on how we move forward, how we interpret things, and how we seek fulfillment. Like, we either move away from painful situations, right, to start a new beginning because there's too much of pain associated with that particular thing in our life for us to want to move forward, and that generates that new beginning. So it's a death of something and a regeneration of something. Or there's enough momentum, there's enough opportunity, there's enough pleasure, and that is all interpreted through emotion. So today, this new moon is a mutable moon, right? So a mutable quality is often dualistic, very dualistic. So for some of us, it depends on the vibration that we're in tune to. Super important for you to understand that, because as we move through this, I cover low and high vibrations. So some of you are like, I had a really crappy new moon and it didn't give me a new beginning. And for some of you, it was like, you know what? It was an ending. It was an ending to create a new beginning. So high vibration of this new moon, it is energized, right? You feel enthusiastic. You feel optimistic. You're idealistic, even to the point of idealistic in this energy. Super romantic, incredibly creative thoughts could pour into you during this event. This is a need to expand perspectives. Not only expand perspective, for some of you that could mean expand you to the point to where you need to move out of a location to align yourself with where you truly think you deeply can expand. So for instance, some of you may need, you know, like there are some people that just need to go out of country to be able to fully appreciate what is aligned in their country. So some of you may have this just desire to want to take a long trip or travel or go somewhere and take a look at maybe changing your environment completely. Super, very, very, very social. And I love it that it's happening at, of course, right around Christmas time. So this is just, you're going to be fun. You're going to be entertaining. You're going to be smooth as a cucumber in this energy. People are just going to be drawn to you if you're in a really high vibration. This is resourceful. Super resourceful in this information because, super resourceful in this new moon, because as information comes in, you're going to interpret it quite easily. It's almost as though, you know what I love about Sagittarian energy? I can't even tell you. Okay, so Sagittarius is the opposite house from my rising. Super important for you to know what's opposite of your rising. And so Sagittarian energy is where I fall, but it's also where I get high. Like, I fall in love with it, or I fall on my butt with it. And what I love about Sagittarian energy, the highest vibration I personally, and many people should tune into, is this thirst. This thirst to verify facts and verify the way that you think, and this thirst to go out into the world and expand your thinking. And as you do this, and I promise you, there is something that happens where, first of all, you absorb information super easy. I find that in this energy, as I channel Sagittarian energy, I don't know why, but concepts I couldn't get before, I can just frack and get. I can get. Sorry, I've been shooting for so long that my computer, like, needed to be logged in. But anyhow, I just retain information super easy. It's so cool. I actually love studying when there's any sort of Sagittarian influence, because I have this insatiable thirst for it. If you guys align yourself with that, if there's anything you want to learn about, definitely the time to start pouring your energy into doing that. Like if it's taxes and you just don't get taxes and you don't understand what the whole concept is, or maybe there's some political view that you don't get, or anything like that, anything that's just some sort of way to expand your thinking, you guys will retain now. Learn now. If you want to learn a new skill, if you want to learn about a new metaphysical science or religious concept or anything like that, suggested, highly suggested, you will find that you will just get it a whole lot easier if you're good at channeling energy anyway. Low vibration of this energy, you're going to want to escape from it all and go party, man. You're going to want to have a good time. You don't want to get so fracking deep. You just want to just go with the flow because it's mutable. You're unable to be detail oriented. So that's the low vibration. The high vibration is when you study, you just retain details, but you don't have to pour a whole lot of heart and soul into trying to retain the details. I know sometimes I get so scattered in mutable energy that I honestly have a hard time. I don't have a good attention span. However, in Sagittarian energy, every time I channel it, every time there's a lot of influences in Sagittarius, I don't really even need to pour that much energy into something. I just get energy. You can exaggerate and be irresponsible and restless, super restless energy for lower vibration people. A need to wander, you have a roaming eye. You won't, if you're not happy with a partner, suddenly everything is that starts to walk by looks better than your partner. Beware of that if you're falling into a low vibration and you're not fulfilled where you're at. So, guys, let's talk about how this is going to affect your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Hi guys, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the new moon in Sagittarius and dear Aries. Okay, so your ruler sitting in partnerships and relationships like it's going to do all of December. So for those single Aries, you're going to be like, I am not even in a partnership. Shut up, Annette. But I'm not talking. Look, I told you guys to stay away from work relationships because work relationships are going to lower your vibration. So for many of you that are pouring your heart and soul into leadership, into any sort of management of your peers or in a work-based endeavor, you guys are going to have an interesting dynamic during this new moon. But for those of you that are interested in elevating relationships, okay, so let's talk about high energy. So you want to, in order to get to the highest form of vibration, you want your ruler, which is sextiling the new moon in Sagittarius, you want to broaden your concepts about what you consider for partnerships, relationships, unions of any sort. And I'm talking personally. Work-based relationships will lower your vibration, and there is something to learn. There is something that you need to do if some of you, that's all you have and you're caught in that form of it, then there is going to be an awakening or a new awareness. You're going to broaden your perspectives through some form of squaring and quincunx energy. And it can be quite unexpected what results from that. So a dynamic in a work relationship or a partnership is going to change. It may change. A new approach may be needed with you to deal with a conflict in a partnership in a relationship. That may be something that is that lower form of vibration. So if you're at work and you've had a companionship, I have lots of companionships. I don't actually have relationships. I have what is called a companionship. Because when you don't have relationships, you form these companionships at work and these companionship with friends, and they take the place of that relationship area. And so for you, there's going to be a power and control issue that has to do with just the pecking order of that relationship. So you actually probably see yourself as a leader in that relationship, especially at work. But guess what? That person sees you as an equal because you have developed such a close bond and such a close relationship with them. Power struggle could inevitably take off. It will expand that relationship. It will challenge that relationship and the dynamic of it, and you will grow from it. But it will not feel altogether good, especially when it's something unexpected that comes out of the blue that kind of changes it completely for you. In a positive vibration, if some of you are single, and I keep feeling like this is super single energy, challenge the boundaries that you have for picking a potential partner. Really think about multicultural relationships. Think about age restrictions. Really challenge and blur those boundaries, because I believe that there's some pearls in that, and you could find that you align with somebody that had you say regimented in an old belief system about these guidelines, this isn't right. I do believe that that will be challenged in this energy, and you're going to find that there's something beautiful, beautiful to, there's like a pearl if you challenge that belief system. If you are in a established bond in this relationship, then there's a healing that's going to happen out of some form of opposition, and it's going to create a transformation in this relationship that will regenerate some areas that you have been deficient in or that your partner has been deficient in, and it will change that dynamic. Beautiful energy. New moons are always new beginnings. It depends on which energy you're aligning yourself with, how it's going to impact you. Remember, we have 30 days to unveil what the actual message of this new moon was. So allow the unveiling to happen. Enjoy it, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on the next astrological event. Hi Taurus, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the new moon in Sagittarius. And for you, transformation is big time aspected in this in your relationships. You know, your ruler is sitting in the 7th house, and it is sextiling Mercury and Capricorn in your 9th house. Expansion, solidifying, lots of conversations is about stabilizing your outcome. You are going to do a lot of working behind the scenes. There's going to be an ulterior motive to the way the conversation. So you're going to be steering conversations in a direction that are leading your prospective partner to agree with you, probably highly likely. This is about a form of gaining some balance and perspective in a relationship and idealizing. So a big change is coming. A rebirth or a regeneration in a relationship is super highly possible, if not probable. I see something beautiful in this energy. This isn't about small victories. This is about a big outcome. So you're going to be intentionally leading something in a direction that you want it to go. And if your partner's receptive enough, you are going to get it. You really are. Of course, they have to choose, right? They have to choose to be receptive to your positive energy. So, you know, as long as you're steering it in a positive way, they're going to be pretty perceptive. Commitment desires are probable and going to be mutual. It will be very easy for you to sway opinion. You're going to have some sort of magnetism. It's almost like when you have Venus in Scorpio, there's like this penetrating magnetism about you that I think that you will find your partnerships are going to be, it's going to be hard for them to resist. Now let's talk about the fact that this could be work-related, right? Mercury's in Capricorn, and it's going to be blurring a boundary. So some of you could find that this is at work, right? Blurring up boundary and potentially bringing that into a personal relationship. It can also mean that there is a dynamic in a relationship that others don't quite accept, but that you're blurring a boundary in because you see the potential in it. It's a beautiful energy, but it is you're moving away from something and you're in that point of the beginning of transformation. Now, mind you, a new moon is a new beginning, and it takes about 30 days to manifest. And as the moon transforms this, and as energies pour into this, it really, really becomes intense for you, especially. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on the next astrological event. Hi Gemini, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for a gorgeous new moon in Sagittarius. Lots of sextiles, lovely, yummy, yummy energy for an optimistic and very enthusiastic Gemini. So for you, your ruler is going to be in a very creative aspect, in a very transformative state of mind, right? And this has something to do with relationships. Now, remember that we form companions in lots of different ways, but companions, relationships, unions, and partnerships, there's a new definition of what all of these genuinely mean. So for some of us, and I know for me, when I'm single, I form lots of companionships with some of my deepest and closest friends, especially my male friends. It's not a sexual companionship as much as it is just an intimate mental, we share holidays, and I do all the girly stuff in my relationships with my male friends that a girl does, except for it doesn't have a sexual component to it. But so it's a really weird area. I love that in this energy, we're taking a look at all of that. Our relationships in general. So we're trying to define them, hone them down, and trying to see what we really want from them. And so Mercury in Capricorn is going to sextile Venus in Scorpio, and it is going to sextile Neptune in Pisces. So this is about creativity, art, and music, enlightening you, invigorating you, messages through music. I get a lot of messages through music. I get a lot of personal transformation and creative endeavors as I go along them, and as I develop relationships in my creative endeavors, and as people accept my creative endeavors, there's something that happens where I align myself with those people, and there's a possibility for a union or a partnership in those types of areas. Love and romance, passion, your heart's deepest desires will inspire you to motivate you for a more committed plans for your future. This is about solidifying some of those relationships, transforming them. There's been a lot of work behind the scenes maybe in some of your deepest relationships. So this was somebody that maybe have been very appreciative of the work that you have been doing to transform your life. And you have been moving away, moving toward a goal, and I think you're starting to move forward. That this isn't about the little victories, guys. It's about the big stuff. So this isn't about those casual friends that you're going to find some connection with. This is about, possibly for some of you, this is about deep roots, something deeply connecting you with somebody that you know is moving forward energy. This is about that passion, that heart, that deep desire. And this is about, it's about moving toward, not moving away from. Really, really important to define that. You're not defensive. You're not looking back at the past and hoping for something different. You're moving forward with optimism, enthusiasm, and hope. It's a gorgeous energy. Get on board with it. Creativity is possible and highly probable in this, especially if there's a partner that is enthusiastic about your future. You guys could have some sort of creative, complementary energy that really draws you to each other. Anyhow, guys, beautiful energy. Love, love, love it. Stimulating mental well-being, physical well-being, and it is going to help you solidify some of your routines and hone yourself down and commit to making some commitments. So love you guys. Look forward to talking to you guys on the next astrological event. Hi Cancers, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the new moon in Sagittarius. And for you, this event, this new moon, and new moons mean a lot to you. It's like, okay, it's been hard. It's hard to be a Cancer because we go through all the ups and downs of the moon, fracking all the time, every 28 days, right? But we get a new moon every 28 days, right? We get to realign ourselves with new hope, and we got to go through all the energies of the new hope. So never forget that in 28 days, you get a new alignment, and you get a new perspective, and you get to open yourself up to a new beginning. No matter how hard it gets, always remember 28 days later, we get a new start. So this is enthusiastic, energetic, optimistic, and very unexpected energy in the fact that something happens in your home and family that really plugs you in, makes you feel good. This isn't about the small stuff. This is about that big, yummy, juicy, nurturing, lovey, home family, good energy pouring into you. So, if you're too regimented and defensive, and there's some need to seek control, then you're going to fall into this lower form of vibration, and you can get very combative in communication. So critical thinking will lower your vibration. Don't allow yourself to look at everything that's deficient. If you do that, you're going to fall down in this energy, and you don't want that. Look, it's optimistic, it's hope, it's dreams, it's enthusiasm. It's not, wow, if I go there, that could happen to me. So guess what? I'm not doing anything, because that's so Cancer. Don't allow that to creep into your subconscious at all. Be proactive in where your mind is going, and direct it with intent that you want it to go toward enthusiasm and optimism. Entertaining family and friends will align you with love and optimism. If you find yourself sulking and getting caught in lower vibration and wanting to pull back, then you fracking get close to friends, have somebody over, decorate your house, get a tree. I don't care, whatever it is you do, but don't allow yourself to be sucked into despair and fear. It's very easy for little little Cancers to do, and you're not going to allow that. You're above all that. This is about, you know what? If you experience loss and you're so fearful to ever get hurt again that all you see in the world is hurt, then guess what? You're just going to spend a whole life of hurting, and that's no way to be, right? I know through loss, there does come something good. I am a living proof of that. So please, please keep that focus going in the right direction. Fake it till you make it, even if you got to do that. Being objective and patient and diplomatic will pay off further down the road. An unexpected family or partner moving in is highly possible. Whenever you have Mars in Libra in the 4th house, and we've got this new moon in the 6th house, this is changing your daily routine and probably in your home and family. So highly likely somebody's moving in, highly likely that some sort of maybe a kid just decides they can't make it alone and they got to move back home. Well, that's good for a Cancer, because they want to take their kids home, like they want that full house. So highly likely and highly probable and quite unexpected, you could have just a family member. You could have somebody that you care enough about to start a family myth, and this is going to be overly optimistic energy, and you're just going to be like, let's move in together. Like, you're not even going to think about it. Beautiful, overly optimistic energy. Eat it up while you can. We got a lot of realism all the time. Let's get enthusiastic. Let's sag this energy out, dude. Let's rock it. I look forward to talking to you guys again on the next astrological event. Hi Leo, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the new moon moving into Sagittarius. So, fire and fire. Need I say more? You're gonna rock this energy. As long as you don't get critical, and as long as you don't let drama seep into the situation and demand that somebody values you, you're gonna rock it. You're gonna feel pretty dang amazing in this energy. This is all what a Leo is wrapped up in. Optimism, hope, dreams, enthusiasm, recognition, creative energy, lots and lots of juicy, pleasurable energy to be had if you choose it. If you are defensive and you are scared of getting hurt and you have this open wound that you don't want to pour salt into, and you feel like anything good could do that, then guess what? You're going to square out in this energy, and you're going to have this mournful, drama-based, I've got a wound and it won't heal energy. And for all of you, that is because you're not aligned with what you value or who you value, or you're not aligned with getting what you value. So for those of you who fall into the lower energy, okay, so we needed that reality check, that dose of the slap on the ass, because we're Leos. We rock that energy. You know what? If I'm going to get down, I'm going to get that frack back up. I don't care if I'm bleeding. I don't care if I'm dying. I'm walking. I'm a Leo. I'm better than that. So you're going to get prideful, determined, and you're going to get resourceful as frack in Sagittarian energy, because you got that fire and fire working together to kick a little ass. So I feel pretty fracking jazzed up for those ones that are squaring off, because you know you're going to be like, that's not me. And guess what? Totally deserve more than that. For those of you that are training out or training and sextiling out, Uranus and Mars are going to be filling your head with lots of cool and innovative ways to think about creativity, and it's going to be flooding your imagination. Lots of unexpected thoughts, lots of forms of expression. Keep a book by you, keep a logbook by you. There's something about this energy to me that suggests transformation, big ideas, heart, passion coming back into your life. December's kind of gorgeous if you align yourself right with high vibrations. So creative projects may get unexpected recognition and may need to be tweaked a little, but inevitably, and it could be something that the way that you're doing it could be in a routine that you're regimented in. Maybe, you know, I'm a Leo on the cusp of Cancer, but I'm a baby Kiki. And so I have been thinking about next year. And I am looking forward to this new moon because I'm going to do something a little bit different with my channel. And I'm really, a lot of Sagittarian, expansive, gorgeous Sagittarius, delish energy has been seeping into me, filling my head with beautiful messages of expansion. I'm so blessed to have this energy. A lot of times I tune into energy way before energy actually shifts. And so I'm feeling like many of you creative thinkers and expansive thinkers are going to be like, wait a minute, I got this fracking great idea that I didn't have before, and you're going to be like in this swirl of like energetic optimism. Romance, desire, passion, partners will bring you a great happiness, and even even in children. Children are going to bring you so much love, so much deep fulfillment in this energy. Guys, I'm loving this for you. I think anytime you get in Sagittarian-based energy, it's like a delish energy, and you're going to rock this event. I feel that you're going to feel empowered throughout. Even a square. Even a square is going to offer some sort of clarity and transformation in a way that you can inevitably get what you want. Thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on the next astrological event. Hi Virgo, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the new moon in Sagittarius. Delish energy. Right now, you rock. You rock in this energy. Hello. The best parts of a Virgo energy are going to be aspected in this energy. The more I slurp up this energy, the more I'm like, that's yummy eating. And this is great energy. So for you, Mercury and Capricorn, all this is going to be happening in children, in pleasure, in happiness and creativity, and in that home and family environment, feeding all of this energy. And I think you're going to be talking through some amazing issues. I think there's you know, anytime you align yourself with any sort of child of yours, and this is just something that I noticed in my life. I am a Leo, so children are a big part of my life. I love their cute little perspectives, and when I need to realign myself with what I need, what I desire, what I want, inevitably my kids feed me that direction, that guide, and that hope. So, align yourself with your children. I think it's super, super important to give yourself some sort of optimistic, childlike enthusiasm. It's almost like a dreamy energy. You get lost in their eyes and lost in their energy. It's super easy to understand. So there's some clarity that happens, and there's some just general enthusiasm that happens during that event. So, here's what I want you to do. If you were caught in childlike energy, consider a new and creative approach to a challenging situation regarding love or something that your heart desires. Remember what it's like to be, you know, between the ages of 18 and 25, that dreamy energy where life was just an ocean of hope and dreams. Remember those moments. Align yourself with that sort of energy and that enthusiasm. Structure security in creating a solid foundation for a family and children may be on your mind. So as you are taking a different route, maybe looking at things from a different perspective, maybe choosing altogether a whole different life for yourself, there's something having to do with a child energy in your life where you're thinking it through. So, say you don't have children, right? Say you're not aligning yourself with making a decision based around a child, which many of you will be. Say you don't have any children. It's bringing you back to that childlike enthusiasm. I know, okay, so say when I was little, I wanted to be an archaeologist. One of my favorite movies, Jurassic Park 1 and 2. So it's aligning myself with discovery and the need to travel and the need to venture out of the out-of-box thinking. That's the type of energy that you're going to want to redirect yourself to if you're a Virgo. Just know that structure, security, creating a solid foundation for a family is going to be upmost on your mind as you consider romance, desire, passion. This is all high vibration of energy, Sagittarian-based energy at its best, as long as there's some sort of freedom aspect to it, some sort of optimistic, almost unrealistic thinking. So this is new ideas, This isn't about the small picture or those little victories. It's about the big, big picture, inevitably heart, passion, love, enthusiasm. Get caught up, get lost in this energy. Lots of pearls and special things about this energy that I personally identify with. Especially for you, it's beautiful energy. Of course, I love children or a childlike enthusiasm. So I really relate to your reading. Enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on the next astrological event. Hi Libra, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the new moon going into Sagittarius. Beautiful energy for you. Beautiful. Love it. What do you love more than anything, sweets? Heart's desire, passion, love, romance, and family. You feel wanted, you feel desired, you feel nurturing, you feel like you're an attribute to a family. This is getting what you ideally want. You do have to consciously accept this energy and pour your energy into trine and sextiles. Because it's such harmonious energy, we often take it for advantage. But if you choose to accept positive energy as a directional source of energy, then I see this being beautiful. So talking about your innermost desires will keep family and siblings really happy, and they will understand you better. You're complex, and there's a lot that goes on that people don't exactly see. There's mentally a lot of hard work that goes into this Libran-based mindset. As you are always constantly weighing pros and cons, there is a mental faculty. It takes away from the strength of your mental faculties as you are constantly in that deliberating energy source. And if people just knew what it took for you to constantly try to keep the peace and keep harmony, they would validate you more. They just see you as this big, easygoing source, but they don't understand what goes into that, into somebody like that. So today, this is about talking it through and letting them know, you know, guys, the pro and con is this, and I'm here. What do you guys think? And it's about communication. When you do this, it is going to start to solidify your future and solidify your foundation. And I got to say, it's going to gain you some major points in respect and in happiness. Especially, it could actually transform some of your closest relationships between brother and sisters, between some of your family members. They could value you more through this communication process as they see you as somebody solid, somebody that is going to follow through, and somebody that is not going to be indecisive but directional. Beautiful energy. Embrace fire energy. If you're super receptive to energy, intuitively connect with it. And for some of you that are connected, you Libras that are connected to a Pisces, because that's your soulmates, those are your deep connections, you're going to find that there's a harmonious flow of energy, so much so that they make you take the stand in the relationship. Demand a little equality and not hold them accountable for that lackadaisy. You want them to see you as a source of strength, but you don't want them to become codependent on you. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on the next astrological event. Scorpio, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the new moon in Sagittarius. And for you, your ruler is in the 12th house. And Pluto in Capricorn is working with the mind and how you communicate and how you interpret your environment and all your immediate needs. So let's talk about all this. So Mars is actually sextiling the new moon in Sagittarius. So challenges to get everybody to accept you for who you are. You're going to, this is about realigning yourself with what you value and who you value and what it takes to get what you value. And there's going to be some sort of diplomatic approach that's going to be necessary for you to get what you want, which is never good. Super hard. You want to force your opinion on people, but in order to get what you want, manipulate. You really honestly got to look at your target and you got to interpret that target and you really got to Scorpioize it. I'm not a big fan of manipulation. However, to stay in high forms of vibration, I do got to say, in order for you to create an enthusiastic and optimistic outcome, this is all about interpreting your environment, and that is a form of mental manipulation. There's a lot that's going on behind the scenes. You're thinking things through, so you need to direct people in the way that you want to go. That's not to say that you're manipulating them to get something from them, although getting something that you want to possess is highly possible in this energy, and probably it's very probable as you tune into the high form of vibration. If you start to tune into the lower form of this moon, this vibration, this new moon experience, this new beginning, could make you increasingly aware that maybe a past relationship issue between your brothers and sisters, maybe a past issue regarding a relationship really does need to be explored, because there's some pearls there. There's something there that can offer some tremendous insight. Guys, align yourself with your hopes, dreams, and wishes. This is beautiful energy. I'm feeling a certain intensity in your reading. I'm seeing a lot of black in your reading. So I believe it's not black in the state that there is something that's deficient and there's a darkness and there's a sadness. What it is there's a emptiness that you need to walk toward. And there's a releasing and shedding of something that was going to take some time. It's going, when Pluto is squaring off with Uranus and Aries and Mars and Libra, this is actually kind of war-based energy. So this could be fighting it out, getting it out into the open, and through this opening up of communication, through this warring type energy, it could start to establish a little bit of control over the situation, and you could start to work through and process some of this stuff that you need to process, because, you know, you can't have stuff lingering around, sitting in there, especially, you know, in your mind, and that pulls you into the lower vibration a lot and into the dark processes. So let's move toward light. Let's move toward the bright future. Let's move toward optimism, but fight it out and get it out of you, because there's something that you need. And this isn't going to be a fight like a power and control fight, as much as a fight for a just, for a Libran-based mindset. So to create some harmony, you probably have to pull some of this out in order to get that to happen. I don't see this as being very combative. I do, however, see this as being something that does need to be explored and will transform an entire situation in your life. Thank you guys so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner. I look forward to talking to you guys again on the next astrological event. Hi Sagittarius, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the new moon that's going to be happening in Sagittarius. And for you, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on with this. This is directing you toward what your career, life, path, destiny is. This is aligning you, especially with your career, life, path, destiny. So your ruler is going to be squaring off with this new moon. A square is a jolt. It's a little kick in the butt, right? Come on, Sag. You know you need a little kick in the butt every once in a while. And you need that kick in the butt every once in a while, because let's face it, you drain out energy pretty easily, and you're a cute little go with the flow person, and you're kind of a big heart. So honestly, you really don't experience that need to be exceptionally motivated unless you get a little bit of motivational energy. So I feel like you may be a little bit restless about a routine. You know you're worthy of more. Come come on, like there's something special about a Sagittarius, and I believe that Saturn being in Sagittarius is all about helping you define what that is for you and aligning your future with that. You need Saturn restricting and controlling you to say, what? Restriction, control? I'm a free spirit. I'm a wanderer. I break free from that kind of drama, and it pushes you to just assess your situation and push you forward. So even though you got a square, that square is a kick in the butt. It's a little kick in the butt for you cute little spicy meatballs. So there is something you're being called to do. I don't, every time I do your readings, I'm feeling you. There's something different about your readings that I'm feeling particularly aligned with, and I don't know why, because you know, Sagittarian energy is my opposite. So I really in my rising, and so you guys are where I fall and you're where I fall in my ass. But for whatever reason, you guys are slipping into my heart a little bit special this month. I know you guys always think I hate you, but I fracking don't. You're just where I fall in love and fall hard. So I think I'm a little shielded with your energy because I've embraced it a couple times and been burnt a little bit, but I can't, you know, whenever Sagittarian energy slips into me, it's expansive and beautiful, and you guys are like a drug I can't stop taking. Like, and in this energy, I can't tell you how beautiful. I really want you guys to sit back and think about things and think about where it's going, because there's something special about all of this energy slipping into you. This is about aligning. There's something more that you should have, something more that you desire to have and that you value, and something more that you deserve. And please, I wish I knew what it was. I wish I could understand the energy more, but I can't. I just know that this is not a small victory, honey. This is the big stuff. This is career, life, path, destiny, hopes, dreams, wishes. Big stuff, big, aligned with your first house, hun. Super big stuff. Please take it seriously. I know a lot of you Sagittariuses don't really align with astrology, but there's big time vibes pouring into you. I wish you guys would, because this is the time to align yourselves with your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, and your just career, life, path, destiny, and yourself, your heart, your soul, and the way that you outwardly appear to others. I believe that many of you have a presence, a message, something you need to relay to us to help guide the general public in a way that will serve all of us. Your insight is beautiful as Saturn's pouring energy, limiting you and restricting you, and you're breaking through boundaries. You are teachers, so teach us and let us know what Saturn is teaching you. Thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on the next astrological event. Hi Capricorn, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for a new moon in Capricorn. And for you, woohoo, Saturn is sitting in that 12th house. Oh, restricting and holding you back and adding some limitation and challenging you. Because guess what? When that crap happens to a Capricorn, you know what? They don't yield. They never yield. So Saturn can go in there and do this to you, but that's enthusiasm, that's strength, and that empowers you. And that's what you're going to be feeling in this beautiful new moon. So guess what it's trining with? Uranus and Aries. So something unexpected will restrict or limit you in an area that will cause you to deepen or increase your unconscious limitations. Also, it will increase your enthusiasm to want to persevere. It will direct you. It will motivate you. It will enhance you. You know, you guys are the most determined energy that I think I know. You and Sagittarius are fierce forces to be reckoned with, but you, when you get locked and loaded on something and there's a restriction, you hurdle it, and you're strong and you're triumphant, and that's why you guys are such amazing and gorgeous leaders in any type of energy. So you know what it is. There's something in your life that you were somewhat unrealistic about, and you've been working super hard and regimenting. You've been working this into your routine, but I think there's a limitation, and you need to acknowledge that limitation, because there's some pearls in the limitation. Don't let it just motivate you, but learn from it and then motivate you, because there's something to be learned from it. This is about the long-term outcome, not about the short-term outcome. And it has an incredibly transformative quality to it that will expand that situation for the better, by the way. This is about putting heart and passion back into your life, and this is about breaking you free from this restriction. So this is about overcoming. You will feel quite beautiful in this energy once you figure out what the lesson of this new moon is. Through that, the pearls of wisdom that come out of this new moon will genuinely expand you and transform a situation. And I like this for you because you're such a conservative energy source that it will break free and broaden that perspective and get you out of some regimented thinking. That is, there's a block and a limitation in some sort of regimented thinking that this will challenge and then break you free of. Thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on the next astrological event. Aquarius, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the new moon that's going to be happening in Sagittarius. And for you, I think you're aligning yourself with your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes, and you're aligning yourself with networks of people and friendships that are going to help all of this come to fruition. During this process, it's important for you to be hopeful and dream big, no matter what is going on in your personal life, and no matter how challenging these squares and some of these difficult energies have been in your ruler. Okay, so anytime there's restriction, you get pissed and you want to break free from it. It makes you even more determined. But I think that there's something for a long time that you were aligning yourself with that was never supposed to be your outcome. So challenge in a partnership may have challenged how much you value you, right? And so Uranus and Aries, when it is in opposition with Mars and Libra, there's a transformation in this difficult aspect of your life. As you have been, we have lots of karmic relationships that are tremendously beautiful teachers. And relationships really honestly associate enough pain with us. In fact, some of the highest pain with us to make us want to change outcomes. And so for some of you that have been aligned with karmic relationships or relationships that were teachers, December's the month of just challenge in those types of alignments, but it is breaking you free and pushing you toward outcome, hope, dream, wishes. You're breaking free from restriction, limitation, and disappointment, and pushing you towards something that's beautiful and motivating. Friends are going to be super important for you. There may be some unexpected relationship from a friend or a social networking type thing that really honestly opens up and expands you. This friend has such this friend can create opportunity for you that you didn't have before, but it's breaking you free from some limiting a relationship restriction so that you can see this friend in this light and validate that friend. Sorry, I had to shift my leg. So Friends may give you some unexpected information that may change what you hope and dream for, right? You know, lots of information comes to us, and if this friend is close enough to you, could validate the source enough to like maybe point you in a different direction and to refocus your attention. Realization is highly and probable in this new moon, as Saturn, the planet of restriction and limitation, your ruler, it is squaring off with Neptune and Pisces. So perhaps you felt loved, valued, and idealized by a person, and perhaps that person was not genuine in some way. Realization can highly happen during this new moon. If there is an ending, believe me, it's backed with opportunity, lots and lots of opportunity, lots of hopes, dreams, and wishes. So, you know what? If there's something negative that happens to your life and it generates an ending on a new moon, then you dream big, dream now. You know, dream for Gerard Butler. I love him. He's my favorite. Dream for that guy, that beautiful, idealistic guy, and just get lost and hopeful. Maybe he's an ambitious energy. He's inventive like you. He's smart. He's mentally engaging, and he can open up opportunity for you. Turn to friends. Turn to networks of people. There could be some beautiful, unexpected pearl in some of your friendships that may open up opportunistic energy for you. This isn't about short-term outcomes, honey. This is about the long haul, the long-term part of your life, pointing you in the right direction, realigning you, and transformation. You know, bad things happen to good people all the frackin' time. I can attest to that. But along with bad things, so does good things. So guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner. Pisces, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the new moon in Sagittarius. And for you, all of this is all about your hopes, dreams, and wishes aligning you with it, sweets. You want to have one blessed new moon, and I love this. I truly do. Aligning your daily life with your hopes, dreams, and wishes will add structure on how to get what you want. Do you understand what a blessing that is? Many of us walk around wanting things, but we can't align ourselves with how to get it. You are getting a new moon that's aligning yourself with how to get it. If you listen to positive and high vibration and energy, if you get pulled down into all the Saturn drama, into this square, and somebody has said something about you, or something happened, or work, you know, your career, life path, destiny didn't pan out, or something disappointed you, and you get sucked down into a square, yeah, you can go into a Piscean world and get really sad and want to escape it. Completely the wrong energy source to tap into. What you need to tap into is your hopes, dreams, and wishes, and then you need to align yourself, your actual self, the daily routines, the way you point yourself every day. And you need to align it with your career, life, path, destiny. When you get your first house, your 10th house, and your 11th house all in sextile, do you even understand what I'm trying to tell you? It's gorgeous energy. Gorgeous, delicious. In a new moon in Sagittarius, broadening your perspectives, hopes, dreams, opportunity. This isn't about the small stuff, guys. Big stuff. Big, big, big stuff. Dream big, get hopeful, put the passion back into your life. Creativity it just can't hit it home enough for you in the month of December. For those of you that have a creative spirit, a creative mind, create as much as you can in December. There's beautiful energy that's pouring into it, and it really is going to help define your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on the next astrological event.